talk about maybe the opposite side of being a landlord, maybe the things that aren't so good sometimes. So we had our first renters. We actually signed their original lease on January 22nd of 2021. And we were excited. Josh and I recorded a little selfie video. I'll play that for you.
We are about to sign our first lease.
It's go time, baby.
And they have moved out. Long story short, lots of issues kind of happened, and we'll just say people are people, and we'll call it good at that. But some things that went wrong at the rental house that you have to think about as a landlord, how there's the other side. Like, yes, you're making money for rent, but there's also things that can break. First thing that happened, kitchen cabinet fell down. Second thing that happened, something called a lift station messed up at the house. And then the third thing that happened was a gas leak, actually. So we'll go through each of those individual events that happened and kind of explain what kind of money problems that occurs, like what did it cost us to fix that, what did we have to do, and kind of go from there. I found a new place to record, got my Chiefs flags and my Royals flags.
So one of the first things that broke at this house was one of the kitchen cabinet doors actually fell off. No big deal. We have a handyman that we hire, usually about $40 an hour. And he came and fixed that because, you know, Josh and I couldn't probably put that back on straight. So simple fix, but that is the first thing that broke while we were here. So the lift station is actually in the backyard. So we'll go take a look at that and talk about what a lift station is and what broke and why we had to fix it.
All right, I'm gonna try to explain to you what the heck a lift station is. So when you go to the bathroom and you flush, that wastewater, sewage, kind of goes, in some places, not all places, into like a concrete pit. It's underground. There's usually a sewer on top of it, one of those little metal circle things, the sewer on top of it, and it's actually like a pit, like a wall, a box almost made out of concrete, and it gets kind of stored in there. And then when it reaches a certain level, if you have a lift station pump, it hits a certain level, that pump actually takes that wastewater and sewage from like a low level to like a higher level, so it has to pump it up to the higher level. So the pump broke. So as you can imagine, you flush the toilet, and it kind of builds up and builds up and builds up, and the pump can't get activated because it broke. So you have a concrete box quite literally filling up with, yeah. And so we had to fix that, obviously. That was fun. We paid $2,200 for that, and to get a new pump to fix that problem, because obviously you can't have that problem. That wouldn't work out too well, and probably get a little stinky after time.
All right, next thing we'll talk about is the gas leak. And there's no real good place to show you that considering it's all inside the walls, but we'll go into the garage and take a look at kind of where they repaired it at. All right, there, you can kind of see the patchwork. So a gas leak happened. The tenant smelled it, I believe, and called City Utilities, and we got this big old notice that said, warning, gas leak, and so we had to fix it. And we had to have a company come out and test the pressure of the lines and all kinds of stuff, and it was like $2,600 or something, and then an additional $1,000 if we wanted them to put the fixed lines inside the wall versus, I guess, outside the wall. I'm not real sure on those details, but we picked to put them inside the wall because I just imagined a pole running through the house with like a gas line, I guess. I don't know. So we paid for that, got that all fixed up. Like I said, there's the patchwork right there. Looks pretty good.
So we just wanted to show the other side of being a landlord and owning rental properties and investment properties is things go wrong and you got to fix them, and they sure aren't free. So if you have any questions, drop a comment below. We'd love to answer them, hear from you what you think of our videos, if you're nice. And make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button, and you'll be my best friend.